Hey everyone, Ryan Grant here and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we've got an exciting video for you, Today is not necessarily me going to be rambling on, boring the living shit out of you where you'd rather watch paint dry, We're going to be taking some action in today's video, And in today's video, you're going to give me however many minutes this takes me and takes you to do this, so you'll never be inconsistent with the gym again. So I'm really excited to present this little drill to you guys. And whenever you feel like you're sort of going off the ropes a little bit, or you're going out of routine and you're not really sure how to get back into it, this is a video that you can come back to. So please trust me, do me a favour right now as your first action step and save this video, highlight this video, whatever you do on YouTube nowadays. That sounded like an old man right there. Anyways, I haven't really got anything more to say, but without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I want to go over with you guys is basically just explain the importance of being consistent, Consistency is super important because, I mean, without it, you can't really get anywhere, right? And I want to put it into perspective with you, to you guys, through this explanation that I really like to tell people, right, when in terms of consistency, right? So it's like trying to learn a skill every week for 6 months, right? Because you're not giving yourself enough time with one skill, you're not allowing yourself to get good at one particular skill. Because, for example, 1 week you want to learn Spanish, and then 1 week you want to learn how to play the piano, and then 1 week you want to learn how to play golf, and then 1 week you want to learn how to play football, and then tennis, and then the guitar, and then you want to learn how to become a delivery driver. I don't know, you get the point. This person just does stuff, new stuff every single week for 6 months. Now, where do you reckon he will be in 6 months? Well, he won't necessarily be better at any of them because he hasn't given himself enough time in order to progress and in order to familiarise himself with whatever he's learning and just improve and identify his patterns so he can keep improving, right? So in short term, he hasn't got anywhere, right? And it's the exact same thing with the gym, If you go to the gym consistently for 1 week and then not the next week and then the next week and then the next week and then you got consistent with the gym again because you felt bad, and then you're not in the gym again, but then you're in the gym again because you felt bad about missing that week. So if you're always on and off of the gym, you're not giving yourself enough consistent time to be able to progress, right? And it's like, when people switch workout programs every week and, they wonder why they aren't making any gains. It's literally because of this, but that's not part of this video, right? But just making sure you're consistent is so important because you need to be able to give yourself time to progress in order to adapt, in order to identify where you need to improve. And if you're not doing this all the time, then you're not going to be able to do any of that. So you're just going to be stuck at square one, and people wonder why, they're really on and off. And then they get a year down the line and they wonder why they haven't made any gains. It's because they haven't been consistent. And the reason why that is bad, and the true reason why they haven't made progress, is because, as I just said, they haven't given themselves enough time to progress, in order to adapt, in order to identify where they need to improve. And those are really the 3 key things as to why people don't make progression. And these all come under the umbrella of consistency, because without consistency you don't get those 3, So consistency is super important. Now, enough of the rambling on, let's get into the exercise. So what I want you guys to do now is get a bit of paper, right? Get a bit of paper and a pen. Yeah, you see this? Yeah. Don't waste any time. Don't let your ego get in the way of you and think, oh, I don't need to do this, because you do if you've clicked on this video, and I know that may hurt your ego, but it'll be for the better of you in the future, right? So get a bit of pen, get a bit of paper, get a pen, and now what I want you guys to do is I want you to write down your main goal with the gym on a bit of paper, Whether your main goal right now may be to bench 100 kilos, whether your main goal right now may be to gain 10 kilos in weight, whether your main goal right now is to, have no problem with eating food, or be aesthetic, be aesthetic with 6-pack abs and muscles everywhere. Whatever it is, write down your goal. And don't necessarily just, do it irrationally. If you need some thought, if you need to pause this video for a few minutes, do that, Because this is really important. So now once you've done that, I'm really hoping you have, and if you haven't done that, then the the rest of this won't really be of any benefit to you, right? So now what I want you to do is write down below that where you want to be in 6 months time. Okay, so for example, if your main goal is to, you know, gain 10 kilos in body weight, that may be, you know, be 5 kilos heavier in 6 months. Or you know, if your main goal is to bench 100 kilos, then you may want to be at like what, 75 kilos in 6 months. You see what I'm trying to say? Just shut your eyes and imagine what you want to be, you know, what you want to look like, where you want to be, how strong you want to be, what weight you want to be at, things like that. Imagine just where do you hope to be in 6 months. Write that down on a bit of paper now and pause this video. And as I said, if you need a couple of minutes, then I would highly suggest you take a couple of minutes, because you don't really want to be doing this irrationally. Okay, so take a couple of minutes, pause this video and write that down on a bit of paper. Okay, so now you've got one of your overall goals, one of your big overarching goals with the gym, and now you've got where you want to be in 6 months. You've shut your eyes, you've imagined yourself where you want to be, what you want to look like, how heavy you want to be, how strong you want to be, all of this good stuff. So now what I want you to imagine, right, is your 6 month self watching over you every single day in spirit. And I'm going to put a little, you know, I'm going to put a little thing on the screen, right, of me in 6 months, just as an example, watching over me in spirit. This is going to be you, okay? So your future self in 6 months is currently watching over you right now as we speak, okay? And imagine that every single day, this little spirit, you can hear the voice of this spirit telling you, come on, we've got to get better today, we've got to get better, we've got to take action, we've got to go to the gym. And the reason why this spirit has that little voice every day telling you, come on, we've got to do stuff today, we've got to take action today, we've got to go to the gym today. The reason why that voice is chirping up every single day is because you may not necessarily realise it right now, but I'm about to tell you, if you don't take action and if you don't do what is necessary to get you closer to your goal today, then that spirit, you 6 months later, is going to be getting worse and worse each time you fail to take action. However, on the flip side, if you do take action and if you complete what is necessary in order to get closer towards your goal every day, then your version of your, you know, in 6 months is going to be looking better and better each time, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to visualize 2 different outcomes, okay? So the first outcome is you not being consistent, not taking action when you know you need to, therefore not necessarily getting any closer to your goal. And remember what I said, every single day you don't take action and you don't get closer to your goal, or you don't do what is necessary to get towards your goal, then yourself in 6 months time, that spirit is going to be looking worse and worse and you don't even know it. So you are basically the fault of your own downfall, right? And now what I want you to imagine is yourself in 6 months, wherever you want to be, for example, on that beach or on holiday or whatever, right? I want you to imagine, because you haven't taken action, the first outcome is that you haven't gotten anywhere. You're still at square one, you're still in the exact same position, you're still inconsistent, you still can't get out of that rut, okay? Or the second outcome is if you actually take action every day. If you listen to this voice telling you, come on, we've got to take action, we've got to go to the gym, we've got to do stuff today. And if you actually take that on board and you do what is necessary to get you closer towards your goal every day, now I want you to imagine that outcome. So outcome number 2, you're going to be on the beach, you're going to have achieved, if not even better, what you'd hoped you'd be like in 6 months. You'll probably be even better if you keep consistent every day, and you're going to be happy, right? You're going to be satisfied because you've done what is necessary and you delayed that gratification. So outcome number 1, you don't take action every day and your 6 month self gets worse each time. Therefore, in 6 months time, you're still at the exact same, you're still in the exact same boat, right? And what I want you guys to imagine in order to really help you visualize this exercise, right, is every time you don't take action, your 6 month self shrinks a little bit. For example, your 6 month self loses a bit of bicep that you would have got if you stay consistent, right? Things like that, okay? Obviously that's not, you know, that's not the case, right? But it's something to think about, and it's a really cool mental model to have in your mind in order to, you know, whenever you're thinking about not doing something, you can always come back to this video or think about that 6 months, that spirit of yours 6 months into the future watching over you, hoping that you do what is necessary today in order to achieve that goal and in order to make your 6 month self looking even better by the time you get there. So my question to you in order to end this video off is, what do you prefer? Outcome number one, where you're stuck in square one and you don't take action and you're inconsistent and you don't do what is necessary and then you look back in regret? Or do you want to be, outcome number two, completely satisfied, you sorted out your consistent problem because you listened to this spirit every single day, you took action, and now you delayed the gratification, you feel amazing, you feel satisfied, you feel complete, and you feel hungry for more? What would you rather? Would you rather suffer from the regret of not being consistent, or would you rather suffer from the discipline and reap the rewards later? Okay, so that is the end of this video, and that is the end of that little exercise. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And I really hope this exercise has fired you up. It's given you that little bit of motivation that you may need. And if you feel yourself sort of slipping, then come back to this video every single time. Do this drill, all right? In 1 year's time, your goals are going to be different. So, you could come back and do the exact same thing in order to reinstall that motivation inside you. Okay, so one thing before I let you guys go, if you want my help beyond these YouTube videos, then it would be an absolute pleasure if I could invite you and welcome you into my very own free online community. It's going to be the top link in the description. We've got a free workout program in there. We help skinny men build their foundations. We got loads of videos going through everything. Got 190 plus people in there just like you on the exact same journey. So if you want this accountability to help you stay consistent, then this is the place to get it. However, if you just want to stay on the YouTube channel, then that's completely fine. I don't really give a monkeys, okay? If you enjoyed this video, then I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a little like, maybe a cheeky comment, any positive feedback, any negative feedback, anything that stood out to you in this video, anything, right? I'll get back to you. And I upload every every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So if you want to stay around and learn more from me on this channel, then it would genuinely mean a lot to me if you could drop a little subscription down below, okay? So yeah, I haven't really got anything else to say. Have a good day. Take care. I'll see you soon.